It has been well established that modern slavery distorts global markets and undercuts responsible business, exposes business to significant legal and reputational risks, increases corruption and undermines the social benefits of economic growth by creating inefficient labor markets. Business leaders need to address forced labor because it is the right thing to do, and it makes business sense. If this is left unchecked, the costs will outweigh the benefits. While some businesses are proactively and voluntarily tackling the issue of forced labor, others are not. The US Customs and Border Protection has banned 6 Malaysian companies in the last 2 years from selling their products to the United States after finding evidence of human rights violations and forced labor.
The Bridge Project has set out to increase the involvement of employers' organizations, particularly the Malaysian Employers Federation or MEF, member-based organizations, and businesses in the fight against forced labor. We have carried out training activities to increase the capacity of these organizations. Together with the MEF, we have developed tools on how employers can prevent and address forced labor. We also provided technical support to the government in conducting roadshows in the plantation sector, and we held face-to-face and online capacity building activities, also in collaboration with the MEF and the ILO Global Business Network on Forced Labor.
The Malaysian Employers Federation is taking a leadership role in transforming the business practices in the country in one that does not condone forced labor. In consultation with the government, we voiced the concerns and issues of the employers, particularly our members, with the aim of finding sustainable solution to the root causes of forced labor and child labor. We have participated in trainings and awareness-raising events of the ILO on the issues of forced labor and child labor, and these have contributed to strengthening our capacity to work on these issues. MEF has actively advocated to the government the development of the National Action Plan on Forced Labor and the ratification of the ILO Forced Labor Protocol. We have more than 6,200 ordinary members and 28 association members in MEF. We have shared with the members the different forced labor materials that we have produced. Within our organization, we have 6 trainers on forced labor who are industrial relations specialists and also officers of the MEF Academy. The training of trainers was conducted in collaboration with the Bridge Project. The awareness raising and capacity building activities, including those conducted with ILO, has reached not just our members, but even non-members. We are producing materials in Bahasa and Mandarin as well to better communicate the issues of forced labor to them. We tackle forced labor issues in our regular meetings and also find ways how to contribute meaningfully to the development and implementation of the National Action Plan on Forced Labor. We also participated in discussions about child labor and other fundamental principles and rights at work. We also made a pledge to carry out awareness raising on child labor among our members. In year 2019, we have also become a member of the ILO Global Business Network on Forced Labor. We understand the challenges of preventing and addressing forced labor and child labor. These are really complex problems, but we are committed in finding solutions and to provide guidance and support to employers in the country on addressing these issues.
We have received guidance and support from the Employer Federation and ILO Bridge Project through meetings, seminars and conferences on awareness and compliance related to forced labor. During such activity, we receive information about the elements of forced labor and how to prevent and counter the issue. We are now more alert and cautious in our activity to avoid forced labor practices or sanction. Since attending these activities, we were able to reformulate our new policies and countermeasures to avoid forced labor, including in our recruitment practices. We needed to invest more time and money on labor costs to be able to improve on our migrant workers management. Since the introduction of anti-forced labor policy, we have managed to eliminate third-party involvement in recruiting. We now have more transparent policy towards migrant workers and labor relations. We have also improved awareness about forced labor and our policies among employees, customers, and suppliers, and our efforts on compliance are being recognized by relevant parties.
We need businesses to be winning and the government to be listening so we could move forward in creating a market where we can safely say that each child, woman, and man in this country are not forced to work in environments they do not want to.